as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be talking about my journey to blonde hair. This was requested by a few of you, and I totally understand, because if I was watching someone and they had dark hair and now they're like super blonde, I would be really interested as well to see how they did it. So I'm going to be sharing that with you guys today. And I'm also going to share with you a few of my favorite products that I use to maintain my hair, and a few different like tips and tricks and things like that. As a disclaimer right now, I don't know how organized this is going to be. I don't know how much sense this is going to make, but I'm going to try to kind of make it flow nicely, if you will. I'm going to start off with, oh my god, where do I even start? Depends how long I want this video to be. Okay, let's start with the fact that I have dyed my hair about a million times. It's been blonde, it's been brown, it's been black, it's been ombre, it's been everything in between. The only thing I have not had is red hair, and yeah, so my hair totally had a ton of buildup of like different colors on it, so that also played a part in how difficult it was to kind of lift my hair color and how difficult it was to get it to the color that it is now. My natural hair color is the color of my roots. If you can even see, it's about like a mousy, dull, ashy, like medium brown hair, just like totally generic and like ugh. So about like 4 years ago is when I started to really get into dyeing my hair and experimenting with it. So ever since then, I've had, like I said, just a complete buildup of just color on top of color on top of color on my hair. About 3.5, 4 months ago, I decided that like, hey, I want to start going blonde again. I went to my friend who does hair, and we decided that we were going to do a full head of highlights all over until I reached my desired hair color that I wanted. So at that time, I wasn't really looking to be as blonde as I am now, but of course, I always end up doing things like excessively. The first time I went to the salon and I got my hair done, we did, like I said, a full head of highlights, and it really lightened up my hair a lot overall. It didn't so much give me like a blonde appearance, but also keep in mind that I was starting out with like a level 3 hair, maybe level 4. It was pretty dark, but it was only a demi-permanent or semi-permanent color, so it wasn't too difficult to lift, but I've had like 3 years of dark color like just thrown on my hair, so it was kind of annoying, but I knew it was going to be a slow process. After the first process, it was more of like, it brought me up to like a warm brown with some like blonde highlights, which looked really nice and I liked, but I kept wanting more. So about every like 4 weeks or so, I would go back and keep doing full head foils. She also would tone my hair while I was there, which I definitely needed because my hair was pulling so orangey and so brassy, and I don't know if that's because my hair naturally pulls that way or if that's because all of the colors that I had that were built up on my hair. I'm gonna say about after the second process we did, I noticed my hair was getting like out of control, super orangey, super brassy, and I could not handle it anymore. I googled how to, you know, get rid of brassy hair, and I came across a video by Elle Bangs, and I instantly fell in love with her. Seriously guys, if you are looking for like great content videos about hair, she does some makeup videos, go check her out. So if you go check out her channel, let her know that I sent you. She made a video on how to get rid of brassy hair. Seeing her hair and just like listening to her like talk, she knows what she's talking about, so I literally ran out to Sally's that day and I bought the stuff that she had suggested I use. It is Wella Toners, and it is T18 Lightest Ash Blonde and then T11 Lightest Beige Blonde. And basically this combination is the perfect combination for getting rid of brassy hair and kind of adding that like sandiness to your hair. So the T18 is the toner that has more of that like bluish violet undertone, and the T11 is gonna add that like more of like that ashy beigey look to the hair, which I really love. First time I did this, I had tons of people compliment me on my hair, saying like it looked amazing, and my hair had been blonde before, but after using these, it made a world of difference, like a world of difference. I was getting really kind of fed up with my hair because it was like getting really orangey really quick, even though like my hairstylist had been toning it, and after a few weeks I was like, I'm gonna have to go back and like have her tone my hair every week. Like this is, you know, it's not worth it. So these totally like changed my outlook on my hair, and are a definite must-have for me. Moving on, I had one more appointment for the full head of foils done, and that would bring me up to my most recent hair color except for today. If you want to take a look on my Instagram, because I have pictures going from back, I guess like 15 weeks ago was like when the first time after I did highlights, and then kind of if you like move slowly up my Instagram, you'll see that I keep getting blonder and blonder, and that is the transformation that my hair was making in between all those sessions. I want to say the last time I got my hair done in the salon was about a month ago. If you notice, my hair is a lot lighter than it's been in recent videos, and that is because yesterday I was feeling a little bit experimental and a little bit bored with the shade that my hair was. So I went to CVS and I purchased the Revlon Frost and Glow highlighting kit. I don't know why all of a sudden I felt comfortable using bleach on my hair after I kind of like had sworn it off in the past, but I did it and I'm kind of happy I did because I really like how it came out. Purchased the kit for blonde hair, for blonde highlights. There are 3 different ones. There's one for dark hair that will give you honey highlights, there's one for blonde hair for blonde highlights, and then there's one for platinum highlights. So I purchased the one in the middle, like the mid-range one, and it comes with a cap that sections off your hair. So so say I only wanted to do face framing highlights, I would only pull out the hairs from the cap that were in the section that the cap had marked off. So it makes it super foolproof, super easy. The only thing that I had difficulty with was pulling my hair out in the back, because literally the cap that you put on has a ton of different holes, and you feed your hair through it using this like needle tool that they give you, and I obviously couldn't see the holes in the back or even like on like the sides of my head. So Vinny, being the trooper that he is, decided to take on the back section and the side sections and anything else that I may have missed. And he was awesome about that. So he sat with me for like a good hour and was just pulling my hair out, the sections that need to be pulled out. So I would say that if you're going to do it, you definitely would want to enlist the help of someone else, unless you're not doing the back sections and you're only doing like face framing, then otherwise you'll be fine. So after I pulled the hair out of the cap, you mix the powder bleach and the developer together, and then you just literally soak the hair that you pulled through with bleach, and you put on the little shower cap that they give you. And you let it sit from anywhere from like 15 to like I think an hour you can leave it on up until. I don't know if I'd recommend leaving it on that long. I left mine on for a half an hour and my hair pulled pretty light. I did that yesterday. And then I also followed up with my toner, which is a T11 and T18 mixed with a 20 cream developer. You could even use a volume 10. That would be less harmful to your hair, but I didn't have a volume 10, so I just used what I had, and that was it. So that's how I'm at the color that I am at right now. I really like being blonde. I think I'm gonna keep it for a while. The only thing that I'm gonna actually do is maybe make a few of my bottom strands a little bit later, because my top of my hair pulls so much more easier than the bottom, and I think that's due to the fact that I've had so many different hair colors, and it's just hard to lift. That's probably what I'll keep working on otherwise, but other than that, I'm really happy with the hair color. I also want to mention a few other products. The shampoo I use on and off every day is Shimmer Lights, and again, because I said my hair gets so brassy and I don't want to have to use the toner like every week, it's kind of annoying. It's an annoying process, and I don't like the way it makes my hair smell. I tend to use Shimmer Lights, which is a purple shampoo, about every other time I wash my hair, and this just does a great job at counteracting any brassiness, any orangey, any weird yellow color. And then the other shampoo that I've really been liking is the Sheer Blonde Highlight Activating Enhancing Shampoo, and this really brightens my highlights and makes my hair look silky and like it has a lot of dimension to it, which I really love. So these two shampoos are amazing if you have blonde hair and you need like a pick-me-up and something to tone your hair. They're awesome. And I just have like a little trick that I came across on Pinterest, I believe, and it's chamomile tea, and apparently it's good for brightening blonde hair. So I bought a box, and it's just plain chamomile tea, like all natural, and I made a cup of tea, put 2 tea bags in, let it sit until tea was completely cool, and then I did a chamomile rinse with my hair, wrapped my hair up in a towel, let it sit for like 2 hours. You can even sit outside in the sun with it. It really brightens up your blonde. I don't know if it lightens hair per se, but it does a great job at making your hair color more vibrant, and I really like the results that I got from it. I hope that made sense to you guys. I hope that was somewhat helpful. If you guys have any other questions, you can leave them down below and I will answer them for you. Also, we'll have my Twitter and Instagram links down below, and there you can find more pictures of like my hair and how it's kind of changed throughout the past like 3 or 4 months or so if you want to kind of track my progress. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye guys!